Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Emulating Ronaldo. We're now age 24 and yeah, we've actually got better. It's amazing. I've just been watching the Champions League final actually, which Real Madrid won 4-1, literally finished 2 minutes ago. I've just started recording. The game went on for longer, which meant my video recording was put on hold for a bit. But that makes me go on to the point that it'd be interesting to see if any of our players have won major competitions yet. So at the end of the video, once I've gone through the players, I will look to see who's won the most recent Champions Leagues and World Cups and that sort of thing, and see if any of our players have won anything major yet. But looking at the players, obviously I've holidayed 3 more seasons, but last season these were the players that got the most appearances. Goals wise, Kim Jong-Chamak scored the most, and Zakadjus got 17 goals for Chelsea. Assists wise, we had Arthur Sleep and John Camp both getting 10 each. And average rating wise, Pedro Simpson top, but he's only played 2 games so far. That's the Brazilian league, slightly different at the moment. And Dragunov was next. Value wise, Dragunov is worth 31.5 million, which is pretty impressive for a centre back. Russian, plays for Atletico Madrid as it happens. And at Supermac, it's 27 million for Arsenal. And wage-wise, Supermac is the highest earner of 99k a week. No one's quite broken that 100k barrier yet, but I'm sure next time we will see a couple of players earning over £100,000 a week. And international-wise, most caps, Arthur Sleep was 65, then it's Conor McGinty, and there's quite a few players. There's actually only 2 players, 3 players, well, one of them retired, 2 players that haven't earned a single full cap yet. Pedro Simpson and Walshinio. And what else? Goals wise, yes. Mainwell, 22 goals for South Korea, pretty impressive. Anyway, back to this view, and we will go down the list and see how everyone is doing. So Jack Walshinio, currently playing for Monaco, but he's joining Liège. I think the problem with Walshinio simply was his poor aerial ability and jumping reach. It has actually improved, but it was ridiculously low at the start. So, despite having good command, how can you have 20 command of area and 8 on aerial ability and jumping reach? Like, that doesn't really make sense. Maybe it does, I don't know. But anyway, he's got good one-on-ones and reflexes. That's pretty outstanding, really. So it would be interesting to see what does happen to him. Obviously, he is leaving AS Monaco. Never really broke into the team. Played a few games here and there. Has he actually won anything achievements-wise? Actually, this is probably the best way to go about it in terms of achievements. He did win the Super Cup. And he's also won that European Under-21 Championship with Italy. Moving on to Andre Le Giant, who plays for Real Madrid, so at a massive team. He's got 1 goal in 35 games for Rwanda. He's 102nd in the world rankings. Moved to Real Madrid for 1.6 million. That's a bargain by the looks of it. And has played pretty well. Last season played plenty of games. Good average rating in the league. Has he managed to win anything so far? He has won the Euro Cup and the Spanish Super Cup with Real Madrid. Next up is Supermac, who plays for Arsenal, Irish. Surprisingly low number of caps, but a lot of these players obviously were slow burners, like I said last time, and have eventually broken into big teams and international teams. Incredible attributes there. Achievements-wise, won the Capital One Cup. And this is the positions that he's been playing, mainly left back. Next up is Kieran Marston, who's now got 2 caps for Argentina, broken into the Argentinian team at last. Plays for Zenit, where he moved. It was actually at Arsenal, obviously from the start. Did alright for Arsenal. Eventually moved to Zenit, 8.25 million they spent on him. An okay average rating. Has he won anything in his life? No competitions anyway. Is this what we're looking at? Yeah. Competitions. Should be looking at this one really. That's probably a bit better. And he is playing centre back. Moving on to Dragunov, who's just an absolute beast. Plays for Atletico, been there his whole career, and has been playing for the first team. I don't know what happened that season. I suppose he was still breaking into the team then. but eventually broke in properly, and he played very well. And 7.24 average rating last season in the league. He's won the Spanish Super Cup. Moving on to Arthur Sleep, plays for PSV. Obviously doing very well for his international team. He's been at PSV since 2014-15 season and has been playing very well lately in his wing-back position achievements. I'm not sure if it will really show competitions for leagues I haven't loaded. I'm guessing PSV have probably won the league at some point. By the looks of it, they have. If we just quickly go, they did win it last season, so he would have won the league, but it won't show in his achievements, unfortunately. Anyway, back we go, all the way to Ewan Moffat. Scottish, 20 caps, plays for Liverpool. Great player by the looks of it. He moved from Celtic, 7.75 million, and he played very well last season, and should show achievements for him. He's won the Club World Championship with Liverpool, who must have won the Champions League then. Interesting. Moving on to John Camp, our American player. He's got a goal in 20 caps for America, and has been at another player that plays for PSV. Been at PSV since the early days, and has been playing regularly the last 3 seasons. Has done very well. Obviously we can't see achievements again. What position has he been playing? He has been playing right back and right wing. It doesn't seem to be showing all the games either. I think that's just the Champions League games actually. Playmaker of puns, plays for PSG now. Well, he's been there ages actually, but broke into the first team. But last season didn't play. Must have had an injury. Let's have a look. He was out for 4 months with tendinitis, but that was a while ago. I don't know what's going on there. He just didn't seem to play, but he looks like a great player. Playing in midfield. Moving on to Big Girl, has 9 caps for England now. Contracted to Tottenham Hotspur, where he moved from Nottingham Forest to 5.5 million after a good season in the Championship with Forest. Hasn't really got a great average rating for Tottenham. Has he managed to win anything in his career? Won the FA Cup twice in a row with Tottenham. Let's have a look at the FA Cup and see what's been going on. City, Villa, Southampton City, Newcastle, Spurs and Spurs. What about the other competitions? Capital One Cup, Newcastle United, Liverpool, Spurs, Man United, Hull and Arsenal. Okay. Henry Haste plays for Norwich. A lot of players seem to have 20 caps and 1 goal. That's a bit strange. But anyway, he's been at Norwich, moved for free from Man United, in fact, where he never broke into the team, but has been playing for Norwich and done very well last season, actually. 7.2 average rating. He's won the Capital One Cup with Man United in his career. Moving on to Matthew Bryson, also plays for Spurs, 37 caps for Northern Ireland and 1 goal again. He moved to Spurs, 2.1 million back then, and has broken into the first team. Not very good average rating this season though. Let's have a look at the Premiership actually and what's happened over the seasons. Just do it now whilst I remember. Man City won the league last season. You can have a look there and the previous seasons. So that's City, Man United. You can pause it if you want to see where everyone finished. City have just dominated. Chelsea, City, City. There we go. Now we have Matt Crowe. He's only got 3 caps for England. He looked immense at the start, I think. Hasn't really developed. He has actually. He's a much better player now, but not quite how he thought, and Man United did stifle him a bit. But he has been playing regularly the last 3 seasons now. They sort of hit that 21-22 stage, and all the players suddenly just started playing really well, which is good to see. And has got good average ratings for United, to be fair to him. Didn't mean to click that, meant to click achievements, where he's won the Capital One Cup and the Premiership. And we have our Norwegian player that actually survived, Kristoffersen. 2 goals in 11 caps for Norway. Plays for Freiburg, so not a massive team there. He moved from Grasshoppers for free. It's done okay. Hasn't done a huge amount. Don't know if we can see any achievements. Probably not, no. Next up is Conor McGinty, Chinese, 12 goals in 54 games for China at Aston Villa. Moved with 850k from Saudi Arabia. And pretty average ratings. Got a few goals though. And probably not won anything with Villa, nope. Next up is Jiminy Cricket, plays for Firth. Also plays for Bulgaria. He's only got 2 caps, which is strange. It moved for free from Luzern. Not really done much, but good average ratings. But I don't know if he's going to do much. He looks like a decent player, so we'll have to see what happens to him. This is me, playing for Chelsea. 3 goals in 19 caps for England. I think the most England caps, actually, out of the English players. Been at Chelsea my whole career. Obviously been on loan a few times, but broke into the first team 3 seasons ago. And decent average rating. A few goals and assists here and there last season. And achievements wise, have I won anything? We've won the Euro Cup and the European Super Cup. Luca van der Bijl plays for Norwich. 3 goals in 22 games for Wales as well. Can't remember, has he been at Norwich a while? I think so. Nope, 2.7 million from Queen of the South. They did well out of that. And he's done okay. Norwich done anything? Achievements wise? No. No competition victories there. Here's our Polish player, Gozojewski. Plays for Bayern Munich. 8 goals in 32 games for Poland. He does look pretty insane technical wise. And has been at Bayern since the early days and has played very well lately with a few goals and quite a few assists. Achievements wise, they've won the German Cup, Super Cup, First Division, Super Cup and First Division. Lots of wins there for him. Usain Bolt's doing pretty well for Jamaica, 4 goals in 43 games. Pace and acceleration both at 19 now. He's at Volga NN in the Russian Premiership, moving for free from Ajax in the end. Decent average rating last season, and achievements wise, he's won the Caribbean Championship twice with Jamaica. This is Pedro Simpson. He's not really done much, unfortunately, but has eventually managed to get games for a Brazilian team, Atletico. I think they're Brazilian anyway. Yeah, they are. Playing the First Division of Brazil. And it's done pretty well, actually, average rating wise. Obviously, this season's only played a couple games, but has got a goal. Don't think it'll show achievements there. No. This is our friend Andreas. He's Greek. 5 goals in 22 games. Plays for Grasshoppers still. Not still, he's actually moved to Grasshoppers. He's one of the players that wasn't actually at Grasshoppers originally. But anyway, he's moved to Grasshoppers. Done alright for them. Really can't see achievements, but where's he been playing? Let's have a look at that. Obviously we can't see that either. Can only see the international. That sucks. Anyway, he's done well. Marcosinio Taylor plays for Porto. And yeah, we've got a lot of pacey players. Everyone seems to pick pace as one of their top attributes, don't they? This isn't FIFA, guys. He can be slow. Fenerbahce. He was at Fenerbahce. And then he's moved to Porto for free, and he's done okay. Dean Mainwell looks insane. Look at that. 19 finishing, 18 composure, 18 off the ball. Acceleration 17, pace 18. I mean, that's proper poacher style. But he's also got good long shots and can play midfield. Creativity's pretty poor though, so you'd want to play him up front. And he's been at PSV, another PSV player. Been there a while, and what a bargain that's turned out to be. He's been fabulous. Last season, 11 goals in the league. Not bad, really. Can't see where they're playing him, though, can we? Playing on the left wing. That's assuming that's the Champions League, which is what we can see. We can't see the league performances. Next up, this is the last player, actually. Joseph Davis at Man United. Got a few caps. He does look pretty good, actually, doesn't he? 19 finishing, 18 dribbling. Yeah, moved for 7.75 million from Monaco, and he's done okay. Achievements-wise, he must have won a couple of things. European Super Cup. No, actually, that's not the last player. Sorry, we've still got a few players. Marcus Poulsen plays for Liverpool. 4 goals in 15 games for Denmark. He's got great, 20 finishing, and look at that. His technical attributes are just insane as well. Determination is very impressive. No one's really a massive lethal striker yet in the top leagues. Although Zachary, we've still got him to go. He's done pretty well for Chelsea. Moved for 4.5 million to Liverpool. And he's done okay. I don't know if Liverpool have won anything. Yeah, oh yeah, of course. They won the Champions League. So there we go. We have a Champions League winner in our midst. Don't know if he played in the final, but yeah, good stuff. 3 more to go. Matt Trevelyan plays for Man City. 4 goals in 10 games for England. Looks like he's improving. 20 on finishing and off the ball is very impressive. Good composure and speed ratings too. Amazing flair. And he's done well. I don't know what happened to him this season. Dropped back to the reserves, unfortunately, by the looks of it, which is how he got 11 goals. But in terms of last seasons, he's still getting a few games. But I think if he really wants to be a superstar for England, he may need to move on and play regularly. But he's with the England squad at the moment, so he is getting into the England team. But it would be nice to see him playing regular football. Kim Jong-shamak, 9 goals in 22 games for North Korea. They actually did let him out of the country, of course. Plays for RKC in Holland, who looked like they got relegated. Moved there for free. He's been a decent goal scorer. 29 goals last season in 35 games. Wow. That's really impressive. That's really good. I know that's the second division, isn't it? But still, that's very impressive from him. And this season, 23 goals, almost as good. So that's really good. That's good to see. Lastly, we have Zachary. He's done well for Malta and now doing very well for Chelsea, earning 61k a week. Has some pretty decent attributes there. Can still improve, I think. Composure always seems to go up with age. And goals-wise, he's not been amazing in the league, but overall, over 10 goals in each season, 17 goals this season. That's quite good, really. So the World Cup was won by Argentina, 1-0 against Spain. Marsden, I don't think would have played in that game. Oh, we can't even see anyway. Oh, he didn't show you that he'd won the World Cup, so I'm guessing he didn't. What else is there? European competition. So, of course, there's one this season, but the last one was won by Portugal. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Let's go back to the last one and go to the final to see who they beat. They beat Holland on penalties. Last few Champions Leagues, Chievo won it. What? How? I don't get it. That's insane. It's so random. Juventus, Liverpool, AC Milan, United, Juventus, Barcelona. That's just bizarre. Anyway, Euros, the Euro Cup. Real Madrid won it last season. So Fiorentina, Napoli, Milan, Monaco, Chelsea, Fenerbahce and Madrid. Beating Stuttgart 4-1 in the final. Did our lad score, Le Giant? Was he playing? He was playing. 6.7. These are the last few winners of La Liga. So Atletico, that means our guy, our centre-back, has won a few leagues. Barcelona and Madrid have also won it. We'll have a quick look at Germany as well. Bayern Munich, of course, we saw that with our Polish player. And lastly, Italy. Chievo have won it twice and Juventus have won the rest. I wonder if they've had a rich owner take over or something. Ambitious, they're rich. Well, there you go, maybe. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. It's been a long one, but obviously you can skip through it if you get bored or just want to see your player. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and do whatever you want to do. And I look forward to the next episode, and I hope you are too.